Next, coincident. Coincident is used to make the point to coincident on a line, on an arc, or a circle. You can make the line endpoint to be lying on the arc. That's what I mean coincident. Equal slot. When you create slot, you can make the two different slots to be having the same parameters. Equal is applied for circle and also for arc and also for line. Equal curvature is used to apply for the spline. Symmetric, as you know, to create the geometry on the one side to be the same on the other side, we can go for symmetry. Fixed slot, to fix the predefined slot on the same location. Let's see in SolidWorks how we can create this. Here in this sketch, I want to apply the first constraint called coincident. That means I need this endpoint of the arc should lie on this line segment. I can go for midpoint. No, we need to apply make coincident. The same for this. On this, I'll use make coincident. Here I have one more requirement. This arc is in different radius, okay, and this arc is different radius. I want these two arcs to be having the same radius. I can use equal. Now these two radius, now if you dimension one, both radius will have the same parameter. This is the symbol which will enlight the equal. The same you can apply for the line segment. You can select two line segments and you can make equal. But here we didn't apply the constraints fully for this sketch. It is behaving in a different way as other design intent is disturbed. The line segment is changed dynamically. And now let's look into the equal curvature, how we can do this. Equal curvature, here if you look into this diagram, I created a surface and I created a spline over here. I'll select this spline, then I'll select this edge of the surface. You can apply equal curvature, that is the curvature will be sharing, that is equal curvature. I hope it will be invert geometry. What I will do, I will remove this and once again I will create the spline. I'll go and say I'll create a spline here and I will say this surface and this should have the this first should lie on this point. I'll make pierce and I'll say this and this should have the equal curvature. Now you can see it is having equal curvature. It is if you look in this view, if you in this side view, if you see, you can see the same curvature is maintained over here, and after this point the shape is getting modified. This is what equal curvature. Let us look into the symmetric relation. I have geometry on both sides, but I have to make symmetric about the center line. Select the entities which one you want to do it, and also select using control point these entities and select the center line. You will have the option called as symmetry. As of now we did wrong selection, so I will deselect this. I will select using control key the two line segment and this center line. You will have symmetric, and this symmetric condition can be applied for two circles, two arcs. You can select the two circles and a center line. You will use symmetric. And let's look into the one more relation, that is equal slot. We created two slots. I'll select these two slots which is of different size. I can use make equal, and now I need to fix here. I will go and say make slot fixed. That's all about relation in SolidWorks. Now we have remaining couple of relations. Let's see in the next slide.